Well, guys, welcome to week 2. Facing the Atlanta Falcons this week. We ended up getting that dub against the Dolphins last week, 27-21, in a very, very surprising upset. Hopefully that's going to be a good omen for us going forward. Now, Atlanta ended up winning their game. However, again, based on overall ratings, it looks like we're going to be a little bit better. But, again, the fact that they're 1-0, we had a lot of teams last year that were just low overalls that actually had really good records. So this might be one of those instances, too. It depends on who they end up having. But we'll look at their stats and we'll see who they end up having on their team. Looks like the Falcons are still led by Desmond Ridder, who did not have a great last game. Honestly, 10 for 16 with 91 yards. I wasn't sure which one was the yards, the attempts, and everything like that. But that's not too great. A 77.8 passer rating, but didn't get sacked once. Now, Bisons was definitely the reason why they ended up winning that last game. He had 24 carries for 98 with a touchdown. And Algier ended up having a touchdown too, 11 for 46. And Ridder ended up getting 18 on 4 carries as well. So we'll just kind of have to watch out. Yeah, it looks like the only one that we really have to worry about on their receiving core is really just Kyle Pitts. Of course, Josh Reynolds had 4 receptions. Chenault ended up having 3. Algier out of the backfield as well. So again, he only had, 10 completions. So it's not like it was going to go to a lot of receivers. But we definitely see that we might not have a horrible matchup this week for our secondary. And again, since a lot of our secondary are rookies and everything, I think that's going to be really good for us. Steven Nelson leading their team in tackles. They only had 2 TFLs last game. It Mike Jackson and Kaminsky too, actually. And then also 1 sack as well from Shaq Barrett. 2 interceptions, so, we have a rookie quarterback, so we're going to have to worry about that. Just got to keep it away from Terrell and Jewell. That'll be all right, though. Not a big problem. And then no fumbles. And hopefully that'll carry over into this game, too, because we have a rookie running back. We have Montez Sweat as our 2 main backs, so again, fumbling it could be potentially a problem here, but the fact that they didn't force any last week is a good sign for us. Needless to say, we're definitely going to have to defend the outside run. I mean, we just saw from the stats, Ridder is not doing great through the air, and Bijan is mostly their entire offense, so as long as we stop them on the outside, I think we'll be good. Yeah, I think for us, we're actually going to try to throw it short. For the most part, our entire franchise has been focused on the run. But I think this time we're going to change it up a little bit. Frank did a pretty good job last game, and I think we can actually look to the air a little bit more too. So as we head to Atlanta to take on the Falcons, yeah, a lot of their key players really kind of are on the defense. Obviously, Jesse Bates and A.J. Terrell. We know that Terrell ended up having that interception already this season, so are going to have to worry about that, especially considering the fact that we do have a rookie QB and a couple of rookie receivers too. But of course, on our defense, though, we're going to have to worry about Kyle Pitts. But again, as we saw with the stats, Desmond Ridder isn't really throwing too well, so maybe he'll be a non-factor. But either way, hopefully our secondary will make him a non-factor. So let's go! Week 2 of Season 2. Looks like we're kicking off first. Oh, you bet! Second game in a row now where we've gotten the chance to actually get the ball back at half, so let's hope that the defense can stop them right off the bat. Let's go. Let's rattle Ridder. That's a hard thing to say, but let's see if we can do that off the bat. They're going to go for a pass, and they actually complete it. 7 yards, but not quite the first, and of course, it's Kyle Pitts. I really am not surprised. However, they're going with a no-back situation here, so I wonder what they're going to go with. Dude, just some quick passes, and that's what we're supposed to be defending here. No, my bad. It's not. Ours was to actually stop the run, which they have not done at all yet this game. But man, they're just continuing to go to the air. Oh, come on. How can you not take them down? Man, that's another good gain there. What's our defense doing? All right, let's go. We're going to send 5 on this one. We need to kind of rattle them and see if we can get the ball out. There we go. That's a lot better right there. Maybe we just need to send a couple more. I don't mind giving up a field goal as long as we don't give up a score. Oh, no. Oh, wow. Dude, he got in his way. We got bailed out on that one because that one definitely should have been a reception and a potential first down. All right, 3rd and 10. We need to make a big stop right here. We can do it. Although rushing 4, it's not going to work. Yep, and that's why we should have kept rushing 5 as they get the first down to the 29. 1st and 10. Are they going to continue to go to the air here? Nope, looks like they're going on the ground. Oh, no! Let's go, play action. They totally faked me out, but not Lawrence as he got in there for a loss of 9 there. Fantastic. All right, let's see if we can get a similar outcome on this one. 2nd and 19. Quick pass, but we end up stopping them. Only a gain of 7. 3rd and 12 here. We need to get a stop. Come on, we need that pressure. But good stop right there. He bats it away. And now 4th and 12 is they're going to have to go for the field goal. All right, thankfully, we're going to get a chance here to hold them to 3, and Koo ends up knocking it through for the first score of the game. Our strategy may be to throw short, but we're going to start off with the run for this game. We see a big hole right there, and actually a really good gain. What is that, 15? Let's change that up a little bit. That doesn't look like a running play there. But let's go 1st and 10 after the 15-yard gain. Let's get a good gainer here. Oh, and he ends up thankfully throwing out of the sack, and that actually fell to the turf. Well, thankfully we didn't lose any on that last one, and we're going to go back to the running game because that was definitely working as I thought it was going to continue to, but man, he broke off his block. I forgot that we don't have actual linemen out there being our receivers now. Time to go back to good old reliable right here as we go for the screen pass. And he can't even get that out. Holy cow. Frank needs to definitely work on that for sure. After the punt, 1st and 10. Oh my gosh. How did he get through that? Good rush by Bijan, but unfortunately, not good for us as they brings it across midfield. Well, 1st and 10 again. Hopefully I won't be saying that again when they have the ball. There we go. Good stop right there. Ends up only gaining 4. They passed on every single play in that first drive. And now they're running on every single one, except for this one, because Micah gets in and actually sacks him. And now they're back at midfield now. I don't know what we're going for, but let's go. Let's get in there and disrupt this again. Come on, get in there. Makes him throw it away, and it is now 4th and 14. Let's go. So since that screen didn't work on the last drive, let's start with this one. Oh, no. Yeah, no, that's going to be a problem. I don't think we're going to be able to go for a screen anymore. Not with this rush. All right, let's go. Oh, he's not going to get out of there. He gets sacked again for another loss of 10. All right, well, let's go for the screen again. Maybe he'll actually get the ball out this time. Let's go. 3rd and 30. We just need to get some yards back so this punt isn't too bad. There we go. Good stuff. But we don't get any blocks on the outside. And he only ends up gaining 5. We need to get in there. What we did on that last drive is exactly what we need to do here because we need to get the ball back. Oh, we got by him. No! How would he get wide open? Thankfully, he ended up tackling him, but we need to get to the quarterback a little quicker. 1st and 10 now. Oh, I thought he had good coverage on him, but not quite, as they get another 1st down. Our defense needs to really pick it up as they go for a run. No! No, good play action, and wow, holy cow. We end up letting them score. They're doing really good with the play action. Of course, Kyle Pitts. Can you believe he's actually still going to be number 8 this year? Looks like Kirk Cousins didn't want to give him more targets, so decided to take number 18. We just got to go back to rushing the ball, I think. We always succeed when we rush. Definitely not when we throw, so come on. He can't quite get to the outside, and he only picks up 2 on that. I lied. We're going to actually go for a pass here. Looks like they may actually drop back into a zone, so we need to be a little smarter about who we go to on this one. Let's see. Ooh, little blitz. What was that? Oh, and I need to see the replay on that one. It looked like the ball, I don't even know what happened. Show the replay. Dude, I don't even have words for that. What was that? Let's go back a little bit. Okay, I understand. Okay, hits his hands right there. I get that. But he's got one hand on the ball, but his hand glitched through. Now, if that ain't a thumbnail, I don't know what is. I mean, to be fair, based on who we threw to and the coverage that was out there, in all honesty, we should have been picked off. We just didn't want it to happen as Bijan gets stopped at the line. I mean, the positive here is at least they are kind of out of field goal range for the moment. So if we end up getting this stop here, like that, then I think we might be able to actually keep them out of field goal range. Jalen Carter doing some good work right there. So they now have it 3rd and 14. We just need to keep them away from the 1st down marker. And he throws it out of bounds. Let's go. And that is the stop that we needed defensively. Oh boy. I see someone who's in the zone, so we're going to have to definitely, I think, run the ball here and see if our line can really do it for us. What was that? I should have run to the left a little, though. Honestly, man, this defense has been really good today. I really have nothing to say. They've been really good. Oh no, come on, get out there. Cut it upfield. Only a gain of 3. And one of our receivers is now injured. Thankfully, it's not the good one, it's the other one, but still, not one we want to lose. We're going to try to hit Gabriel on the out there. Okay, so 3rd and 6. Let's try to actually hit Gabriel here. There he is. Oh, unfortunately, just horrible accuracy there as he throws it out of bounds. I keep saying we need to get back to running the ball, but that ain't helping. There we go! He ran into the kicker! Let's go! That's huge! Hold on. Let's go! Oh, man. We didn't cheese the system, per se. That was just damn good luck by us. Let's go. After the penalty / bailout, let's go. 1st and 10 here. We got him on the out. That's perfect. Cut it upfield. And let's go. First good reception of the game right there. To our rookie receiver, too, Gabriel. 1st and 10. Let's run it up the middle here. We need to get some good yards. Good. And he actually, well, it looked like he got swung around there, but still ended up picking up 5. Either way, though, looks like he's fine. So we have it 2nd and 5. Let's keep going to the run because it's working right now. Good nudge right there. And we get it up for another 1st down. We are knocking at the door finally. So let's go 1st and 10. Let's go for the pass here. Yeah, it's going to be... Oh, Pazlowski can't catch the ball. I forget about that. 2nd and 10. Let's be a little smarter here. Let's go for the run again. Good hole right there. He finds it and gets up for another 1st down. Mayberry finally having a good drive here. All right, let's go. Last play before the 2-minute warning. Let's see what we get. He will not. So let's run up the middle. Way to go, Frankie. Way to hold on to the ball. Let's go. We're going to go for a draw on this one. It looks like Montez is back in the game, so let's do it. Let's go, big guy. Good blocks. Hang on to the ball. And we get up to the 1-yard line. Let's go. 1st and goal. Do we trust our line here? You bet your ass we trust our line here. Let's go. 1st and goal. Let's rush this one in. Mayberry, it's going to be your 3rd touchdown of the season? You bet it is. As he rushes through and pushes his way forward. That's a really weird animation right there. But we end up getting the touchdown. Look at him go. Just push. Push. There we go. 52 ends up pushing him in too. We need to hold them to no points here because we do get the ball back at half. So that'll give us a chance to go up if we can. Oh, wow. Thankfully, he didn't catch that one. He had to go up for it. I might have to start using some of my timeouts if they don't pick this up. Ooh. There we go. We're going to call a timeout right there as we sack him. It's 3rd and 20. Let's get the stop. And let's call the timeout yet again as we're going to get the ball back with 1 minute left. 1st and 10. Let's get some points here. We're not going to, but we're going to hit our tight end, who gets a nice little boost of energy there. And now we have it on the 12 with 56 seconds to go. 1st and 10. Let's go for it. Nice. He catches it. Down to the 1-yard line. I didn't think that he was going to get it, but thankfully he does. We have plenty of time. 1st and goal on the 1. Mayberry again. And he just walks right in. Doesn't even get touched. And look at that. I thought that we were going to have to actually take the lead on that 1st possession of the 2nd half, but instead, we take it before we even get to half. And now we're going to end up going up 14-10. Now, question is, are they going to try to get some more points now? They have, 29 seconds? They have plenty of time. And they have 3 timeouts, so we'll see what they end up doing. And they're going to take it out of the end zone. Uh-oh. Tackle him! No! Tackle! You've got to be kidding me. How did he get through everyone? And somehow they just bust through and end up scoring, so... Yeah, I guess we're going to have to take the lead on the 1st possession of the 2nd half. I shouldn't have spoke so soon. Excuse me. We're just gonna run the clock out. We're gonna go to half. We get the ball back, so I'm very happy about that. We're more than fine with that. But if you can get around, what's the harm in trying, right? Let's go one more time. Last play of the half. Cuts it back in. Just go down. We'll take that. As pads his stats a little bit more, and now we're gonna go into the locker room here for halftime. Unfortunately, we are down 17-14 after the kick return for the touchdown. But the positive thing here is that our offense is really starting to pick it up. And our defense really kind of went out there and did some good stuff. That was the special teams that gave up that touchdown, so I'm not going to pin that on the defense. They played a lot better in those last couple series, and again, so did the offense too. So as we come out of halftime, Honestly, we've been running really well, but I'm actually going to go for the throw to medium because that's where, when we've been passing, that's where we've been doing extremely well. And in terms of our defense, honestly, they've just been killing us both medium and short. So let's try to defend the short pass on this one. But let's start this half off on a good note. What do you say to that? Let's run to the outside as we always tend to do. And we get up. No. Oh my gosh. Thankfully, we fall on the ball. Okay, that's not good. Mayberry ends up fumbling it, but thankfully we do get the ball back and we have it for first down. 1st and 10. Let's start to push our way downfield. As we're going to hit Gary. Not even close, but we try to loft it up to him, and yeah, not even close at all. 2nd and 10. Let's just keep it on the ground here. I feel like our line can do a lot better than we do in the air. Please hang on to the ball this time. As Lane Johnson goes down with an injury. More injuries on the line than he was when he was a quarterback. We're going to go with the ISO here. We're going to run up the middle because it looks like they're leaving a hole right up the middle right here. As we do, and Montez Sweat gets up for the first down. 1st and 10, almost at midfield. Let's pick up another first here. Good block. Juked. And no, come on. Just go down. I don't want you fumbling the ball again. 2nd and 6. Let's get some yards on this one. And we're going to hit Gary. No, it ends up getting swatted away. And unfortunately, we now have a 3rd and 6. All right, we need to get the first here. We are not quite in field goal range, so we'll have to see what we do on this play. But let's go. 3rd and 6. Let's just pick up the first down here. There we go. Mayberry unfortunately drops it. Gets knocked out. Of course, that was not a timely pass. I hate to punt here, but I think we're going to punt it. And let's try to pin him back because honestly, again, the way that our defense ended last half, I think we can do a really good job with this again. But let's go. Wow. Did not pin him back far enough. No, go down this time. Don't you dare. And we, unfortunately, probably would have been better off with just running it. And that's the downside to picking up a kicker and not a punter in the draft. That's okay. Oh, how did he come back and actually catch that? Kyle Pitts. That makes more sense. All right, we just got to send a little bit of pressure again. That was the whole difference in the last half. So let's do that again. There we go, and that's what it did again. Let's go. Lawrence, his 2nd sack of the game. 2nd and 16. Let's get back into the backfield again. There we go, and we do. Aaron Donald getting in on the action, gets a sack himself. And now 3rd and 20. So let's go. We need to stop him here. 3rd and 20. Let's get in there. There we go. Oh, no. That's all right. That's all right. That's totally fine. They had so many yards to go. I don't mind getting something just a little under like that as long as we end up stopping them. Thankfully, we get the ball right back. And now we have a chance to respond like we didn't on that first drive. So as we start this drive, let's go to the right on this run. Oop, cuts back a little bit. Only ends up getting 4. He's knocking on the door of 100. Let's go 2nd and 6. Let's keep our eyes on who's open. Let's go, Gabriel. No, he overthrew him. Gabriel was going to be open for a ton of yards on that one. Let's give it a shot again, though. 3rd and 6. We need to convert on this one really badly. And they get in the backfield before I even realize anything, and we now have a 4th and 14. This is not looking good, guys. Let's get that pressure. Our line has been doing fantastic here. Oh, my gosh. He ends up rushing past him, but ends up getting 5 yards. First rush we've seen in a little while. 2nd and 5. We won't let him do that again. I lied. We let him do it again. We need to get this stop right here. We can't let Bijan keep running over us. Oh my gosh. There we go. Take him down. Dude, they faked me out on that one too. I thought that was going to be another play action. Let's send the house on this one. No backs in the backfield. We're sending 6. Everyone's in man. Yep, and unfortunately that makes it so they can actually score there. That is unfortunately going to put us down 23 to 14 or 24 to 14 now. Time to stop pussyfooting around. Let's go for a run up the middle here. And gets absolutely demolished for only 2 yards. All right, we need some accurate passes here. Come on, Frankie. I trust. What are we doing? He was supposed to go on and out on that one. Why are you running up the middle? Brother, what are we doing? I know I said we weren't going to do it again, but we need to go for a screen here. There we go. Get it out. Just get up to the first down. That's all we need. There we go, Mayberry. Finally. Now we're going to be back on a roll here. Down 10 at the end of the 3rd quarter. We need to really make this up in the 4th. But again, The way our defense played at the end of the first half, hopefully we can replicate that in the fourth quarter. 1st and 10. Let's rush to the outside. Get that edge. Get him. Come on, bro. But we still get 9 yards, and he hits that 100 mark. They don't know we're going to go for a draw. They have no clue. Oh my gosh, they're blitzing. But let's go. Sweat ends up getting up for the first down, thankfully. And Lane goes down with another injury. That's bad. 1st and 10, though. Let's go. Let's hit our tight end. Nope. Ends up getting knocked out. Let's go. 2nd and 10. We got to get this ball moving for sure. Let's go. Oh, he was going to be wide open if I had just a half a second longer. Let's get that screen again. I think we might be in a place where we're going to have to... Yes, thankfully he gets it off. Let's go. Tries to juke around but can't get it, and he goes out of bounds. And I was going to say, I think we're in a place where we're going to have to go for it on 4th down, but thankfully we don't have to think about that anymore. Let's go. 1st and 10. We need to, again, start moving downfield now, and that was bad on our part. All right, let's go here. Let's go. No! Why did you do that? As soon as I hit that button, I was like, don't throw it there. Well, now we need to force a turnover here because they've... Yeah, no! Yeah, that outside run is a little tough. Get him from behind. There you go. All right. Again, we need to get a big stop here. We're down by 2 scores. I don't know how we're going to be able to actually get the ball back, but we need to do it right here. 3rd and 1. I don't know what they're even going to do here. I'm a little worried about a short pass. Yep, which it is. No way. I don't think he got up to that line. But somehow they still give him the 1st down. I don't know about that being a 2-yard reception. We can't let them score again, and we need to get the ball back. There we go, and that's a good start to it. It's another sack by Aaron Donald. Let's go. 2nd and 20. Oh, no. Don't let him run. How do you let him run for 19 yards on that? And now 3rd and 1. All right, now if we're going to stop him, we need to send everyone and put everyone else back in man. Yes! He ends up dropping it. I thought he caught that, but thankfully we knocked it away and is now 4th and 1. Well, we may end up throwing another interception here at some point, but hell, we need to push the ball downfield. We're down by 2 scores with only 3.5 left, so let's see what we can do here. Let's go. Good catch, but can't get out of bounds. Let's hurry up to the line. Same play, pretty much. Come on now, let's go. There we go. No, that was a good play by him. That's not necessarily on Frank there. That was just a really good play by their secondary. And that was kind of, yeah, actually, he didn't set his feet to throw that. You know, I said it before the game, and I'll say it again. Somehow, like, the low overalls that have good records just are, like, outperforming any team that has a high overall with a decent record. All right, let's send 6 up the middle here. They're probably going to go for a short pass or a short run, and they do. Let's go. 2nd and 10. This is probably going to be the last one before the 2-minute warning. There we go. Good stop right there. He gets 6. Let's get it right here. This is, if we don't stop him right here, game's over. Yep, that's game. Yeah, unfortunately, Bijan just... I don't know how we were going to stop him. 154 yards. That's really bad for this defense. This defense is so much more elite than what Bijan's able to do on us. And they are in victory formation as they're just going to need the ball to win this game. And we end up losing 24-14. Just some really piss-poor passes. Not the greatest defensive showing in the second half. And I don't know, we just couldn't put it together. Desmond Ridder somehow went 13 for 20 with 2 touchdowns and 140 yards. I did not think that he was going to have that in him. While Frankie Forbes went 7 for 21 with 98 yards and 3 interceptions. I made fun of Ridder for only having 91 yards in that first game, but look at Frankie Forbes here. Yeah, he definitely needs to improve for sure, including myself. In terms of the rushing attack, Mayberry hit the 100 yards. Happy with that. He had the 2 touchdowns. That 1 fumble, but thankfully we ended up recovering it. Bijan, though, 14 for 122. I don't know why I said 152 earlier. But still, a really great game. Average 8.7 on us. That is horrible. Ridder had that rush for, what was that, like 19 or something like that. And unfortunately, essentially went 3 for 17. Sweat, we might have to work him in again a little bit more, but he had 3 for 18. And then Forbes had that one scramble for 3. Honestly, like, none of the stats from their receivers really jump off the page. I mean, they had 2 guys with touchdowns. No one broke 50 yards. Pitts was the closest one with 49. But again, enough to be able to score on us. And as for us, yeah, Mayberry was the one with the 2 for the screens. Gabriel had 2 for 19. Jefferson had that one really good catch for 33, but ended up with 2 for 45. Sweat with 1 for 5, and Pelzewski ended up dropping that one that I thought could have been a first down. Now, in terms of our defense, we had a lot of tackling to do, but we had 8, count them, 8 TFLs, and that was still not enough to be able to win. We had 7 sacks. 7 sacks. Aaron Donald, Parsons, Lawrence all had 2, and then Carter ended up having that one as well. But 7 sacks, and we couldn't win. Ooh, next week's a divisional game, too. Oh, no, we have one new injury to report on. That is Lane Johnson with an abdominal tear, and he's out for 4 weeks. That is not great to lose our left tackle, but in all honesty, again, we're a team made up of linemen. We have someone to back them up, but again, that is still a pretty big loss. Thankfully, we get a chance to bounce back against the 2-0 Raiders next week, and thankfully this will be in San Diego, and it is our first divisional matchup of the season. We faced the Raiders in Week 1 last year, as well as Week 18, and we ended up getting trounced Week 18. So this is our revenge game, and again, thankfully we get a chance to do it at home. They are at the top of our division. They're 2-0, everyone else is 1-1, so hopefully we can kind of stay near the top of that, and hopefully we can bring it to the Raiders next week. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like. If you're new, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week against the Raiders.